I am a dancer. I believe that we learn by practice, whether it means to learn to dance by practicing dancing or to learn to live by practicing living. The principles are the same. In each, it is a performance of a dedicated, precise set of acts, physical or intellectual, from which come shape of achievement, a sense of one's being, a satisfaction of spirit. One becomes in some area an athlete of God. To practice means to perform in face of all obstacles, some act of vision, of faith, of desire. Practice is a means to inviting the perfection desired. I think the reason dance sells such an ageless magic for the world is that it has been the symbol of the performance of living. Even as I write, time has begun to make today yesterday the past. The most brilliant scientific discoveries will in time change and perhaps grow obsolete as new scientific manifestations emerge. But art is eternal, for it reveals the inner landscape, which is the soul of man. Many times I heard the phrase, the dance of life. It is an expression that touches me deeply. For the instrument throat which the dance speaks is also the instrument throat which life is lived, the human body. It is the instrument by which all the primaries of life are made manifest. It holds in its memory all matters of life and death and love. Dancing appears glamorous, easy, delightful, but the path to the paradise of achievement is not easier than any other. There is fatigue so great that the body cries, even in its sleep. There are times of complete frustration. There are daily small deaths. Then I need all the comfort that practice has stored me in my memory, a tenacity of faith. It takes about 10 years to make a mature dancer. The training is twofold. First comes the study and practice of the craft, which is the school where you are working in order to strengthen the muscular structure of the body. The body is shape, discipline, honor, and in time, trust. The movement becomes clean, precise, eloquent, truthful. Movement never lies. It is a barometer telling the state of the soul, whether to all who can read it. This might be called the law of the dancer's life, the law which governs its other aspects. Then comes the cultivation of the will, from which whatever you have to say comes. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. It comes out of a great curiosity. The main thing, of course, always, it is the fact that there is only one of you in the world. Just one. And if that is not fulfilled, then something has been lost. Ambition is not enough. Necessity is everything. It is through this that the legends of the soul's journey are retold with all their tragedy and their bitterness and sweetness of living. It is at this point that the sweat of life catches up with the mere personality of the performer. And while the individual becomes greater, the personal becomes less personal, and there is grace. I mean, the grace resulting from faith, faith in life, in love, in people, in the act of dancing. All this is necessary to any performance in life which is magnetic, powerful, and rich in meaning. In a dancer, there is a reverence for such forgotten things as the miracle of the small beautiful bones and their delicate strength. In a thinker, there is a reverence for the beauty of the alert and direct and lucid mind. In all of us who perform, there is an awareness of the smile, which is the part of the equipment or gift of the acrobat. We have all walked that high ride of circumstance at times. We recognize the gravity pull of the earth as he does. The smile is there because he's practicing living at the instant of danger. He does not choose to fall. At times, I fear walking that tightrope. I fear the venture into the unknown. but that is part of the act of creating and the act of performing. That is what a dancer does. People have asked me why I chose to be a dancer. I did not choose. I was chosen to be a dancer. And with that, live all your life. When any young student asks me, do you think I should be a dancer? I always say, if you have to ask, then the answer is no. Only if there is only one way to make life vivid for yourself and for others, should you embark on such a career. You will know the wonders of human body, because there's nothing more wonderful. The next time you look into the mirror, just look at the way the ears rest next to your head. Look at the way the hairline grows. Think of all the little bones in your wrists. It is a miracle, and the dance is a celebration of that miracle. I feel that the essence of dance is the expression of man, the landscape of his soul. I hope that every dance I do reveals something of myself or some wonderful thing a human being can be. It is the unknown, whether it is the myths or the legends or the ritual that gave us our memories. It is the eternal pulse of life, the utter desire. Every dance is a kind of a figure chart, a graph of the earth. Desire is a lovely thing, and that is where the dance comes from desire.